Yo, yo, yo! Yo, 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 yo! What is up, Attic? Excuse me. Let me get set up here. What is up, Raider Nation? No, I didn't change my bitrate. Should I? Chat, refresh. There we go. You know what? First, we're gonna do this, because I want to get this out of the way. Let me make sure I got the tools to do that. I need to plug this in. Okay, this is one of the DS... Oh, let me get my mic or you're not going to be able to hear me. Here we go. This is one of the DS Lites we tried to do the other day and absolutely failed. Absolutely failed. Because the top screen was fucked. So I got some new top screens and we're gonna try to, first thing we gotta do is attach our speakers to the new top screen. Because these $20 top screens on AliExpress straight from China do not have the, look at that, it's totally a used top screen. That ribbon looks like it's been through some shit. So we got to be careful. But, oh, and also the connector is different. What's going on here? Is this? What am I? The connector's on the wrong fucking side, isn't it? Or is I just have... Yeah, it is. It's on the wrong side. It needs to be like that. This one's like this. That is not going to work. That is not going to work. I wonder what this screen is for then. Let me check. Well, maybe we're going straight to... So Right? I'm not crazy? Yeah. It says for Nintendo DS Lite, and that is on the wrong side. Are they all like this? How many? Hey, Yank. So, what did they sell me these as? They listed as top LCD display for Nintendo DSL. So DS Lite, that's what I bought it for. Nintendo DS Lite. Yeah, and it's not. This is not a DS Lite screen because the thing is on the wrong side. So that's going back on the boat to China, I guess. I guess that's going back to China. Motherfuckers don't know the difference between a Nintendo DS and a Nintendo DS Lite and everything else. Okay, so we can't do this today. Damn it! I wanted to do this today. I wanted to finish that. I know what we can do instead. I know what we can do instead, though. Thanks, Yank. I tell you what. The shorts really help your subscriber count. At least it seems to do for me. We've been putting this one off because I'm really not sure exactly what I'm going to do. We'll just do this one real fast because I know the game store wants it back. And you've already seen it before, which makes it worse, because that means we worked on it and it doesn't work. So, this cam over here. Okay. So, this is the PS5 that we worked on, and I took it back to him, and he put it in the store, and someone bought it, and they say that it works for like an hour, and then it overheats and turns off. Or maybe it was less than that. I think it was like 10 minutes. So, the only thing I can really know to do is to put new liquid metal on it, which I have. If anyone else knows anything else we should try, then that's bent as hell. That's probably not supposed to. Well, maybe it is supposed to be like that. I don't know. How the hell you get this thing off again? Don't you just rip it? Yeah, there it goes. It's the other side. Okay. Yep, this is it. It's got my sticker in it. We did the HDMI on this. Put a new HDMI on it, and yeah. So I guess I got to take all these out again. And if we remember, they're all different fucking sizes. So you can't just put them in a pile. You got to remember what came from where. Won't that go in? Oh, there's a little piece of something on it. That's right. So I'm gonna just kind of put them exactly where they came out in a little circle so that I know. So there's our back ones. Then we got our fan ones, and oh, if you were at all confused, well, if you weren't confused enough already is what I should say, the fan ones are different sizes too. Yeah, isn't that cool? This just pulls out, get rid of him. How neato mosquito is that? That's pretty neat. Oh, where's my... Oh, that's right there. That's our short one. Yeah, left two go into plastic, these two go into metal. Ah, they put so many screws and everything, huh? Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Come on out of there, buddy. I think now, unplug the fan. Do we have to disconnect to the drive? I don't remember. It looks like it is over it. We have to take this off. Oh yeah, we gotta take that off. Okay. Yep, there it goes. And then we can disconnect all this. And now we have to take out a million more screws. And these, I'm pretty sure we can just put in a bucket because they're all the same. So I'm just going to set these right there. I don't have any PS5 games, so we're just going to replace the gunk on this and send it back because I don't know what else I would do. If it's still overheating, I don't know. Yank, I'm so glad you're telling me about that, bro. I'm really proud of you. Everyone in chat's very proud of you. Looks like this cable got a little smashered. Oh yeah, that's cut in half. That's no good. What does that go to? Is that for the Wi-Fi or something? FW. It says. That's probably our doing. We probably fucked that up because we didn't put exactly where it goes. So this one's going to have no Wi-Fi is what you're saying, or wireless controller? We can probably strip it and patch it, but coax or those special connectors are usually very picky about that. Probably won't work. Oh, two more. I mean, I have PS4s that are in the graveyard. We could steal an antenna from a PS4, but it's not going to have a long enough cable to run all the way up here. I might try to patch it first. I'll see if I can strip this back and get, let's just patch it. Oh yeah, these were stripped to fuck. I remember that. I remember that. Are we even gonna be able to get those back out? Yeah, I do remember this now. No, it's too big. Just gotta be real careful here. I don't want to strip this anymore. We're not getting it out or getting it back in. And I definitely don't have these special bolts lying around. Okay, I got them both started. Thank God. No. No. Stop. Oh, that gave loose. That's fucked. That's absolutely fucked. Damn, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. That screw is so stripped out. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do about it. I don't have the tool down here. I'm gonna see if I can get it out, and if I can, I'm gonna Dremel and make it a flathead. That's what I'm gonna do. I think the Dremel's out in the barn though, so I'd have to go do that and come back. But we do have to get it out of there first, and I don't think it's all the way out yet. Yeah, and these are super special fucking, you know. I wonder if I can just spin that with some pliers, because it's out high enough. And then I'll just go Dremel. Nope, those are not. I got better ones though. I got my Weehaws over here. No, don't break the damn. Is that already broken? No, he's fine. He just slip and fall. There we go. I don't know why this is in here so hard. The other one was nowhere near as hard as this. Like, it's so hard it almost makes you think it's cross-threaded. And, yep, Yank says they're easily cross-threaded. I bet you this one is. Because it is a bitch to get out. Thanks, Crazy. I appreciate it, brother. I have to squeeze so hard to get this thing to spin. Is it even coming out? I guess it is. Very slowly, but it is. Oh, I need a break. My hand is bright red. Damn, that sucks. Pretty sure my Dremel's out in the barn. Yeah, that's the Hako box, not the Dremel box. Did they have to make this out of the cheapest aluminum they could find in China? The cheapest aluminum. You know, I do have needle nose vice grips, but they're super long. They're out in the barn. They're like automotive ones. Not good for this. That's gotta be all the way out. That is ridiculous. How long is this one? It's got a bit to go. Quite a bit to go. I might have to go get the vice grips. This sucks. Whew. It's getting harder in some places, which tells me it's cross-threaded as fuck. Let's see if I can get this to grip now. Can I get you to grip? Not that one either. The one. Oh no, that tore off the last little bit remaining when we did it the last time, so there's none left to that really. That might work with a, just need to give my hand a break. Like this. That might work with like that. No way. No fucking way. Damn. Oh yeah. Most of those threads are gone, man. Gone, I say. Okay. Now we can flip this board over, right? Right. What's holding on? Just the adhesives. I don't think there's anything else holding on. Yep. You should just come up now. Yep. There you go, buddy. There it is. Yeah, there ain't not much left on there. On that metal plate there. We gotta add some. Yep, this is the same PS5 we did the repair on. Nice. Just gonna clean it off completely. Just gonna get all that shit off there. Fiberglass pen on the liquid metal? Isn't that gonna ruin my fiberglass pen? This has still got a good amount on it, so. Oh yeah, there was quite a bit of oxidation on that. It was very dull. There we go. Now it's very bright. That looks so much happier. Alright, we got our new liquid metal right here in the bag. There it is. Oh, it comes with some instructions and shit. Let's see what this says. We have cleaner. This is supposed to be cleaner. The cleaner plus. Before applying the liquid metal, please clean the surface. Oh, this is just an isopropyl pad. It had a bunch of warnings on it, and I was like, "What is this?" Oh, it's just an isopropyl pad. Okay. Concerned to me for a second that it was some strange chemical. Nope. It's just isopropyl. Well, it wants me to use such a tiny amount. Like that. That's all it wants me to use. And then rub it around. I feel like we need more than that. I want the whole chip to be nice and shiny. That chip looks nice and shiny. Just keep moving this around. Yeah, there we go. Didn't need more, I just need to spread it. Such a weird chemical or metal we got here. Probably super toxic and everything else. Just need a little bit more. There we go. Now I can get those little holes covered up. Perfect, perfect. That looks really good. Wouldn't be Tristan's Electronic Garage if you weren't looking from a webcam 1,000 feet away. If I moved you any closer, the camera will probably start fucking up, so I ain't even gonna attempt to touch that shit. Plug that in. Plug this in. Plug these in. Now we need to make sure we put that what did we do with it? There are the bolts for it. Where's the fucking thing? We run off with it? What'd you do with it, Tristan? What did you do with it? You threw it across the room. You, let's think. You skimped it over here. What did you do? We are gonna keep this in the bag though, because this stuff's still good. So we can put that in there. There was another tip. Where's the other tip? Right here. Put that in there. I don't know why they give you two. Is the tip ruined once it's used? Can't imagine it is. Put that in there. Put the cover on it. On our liquid metal. There we go. Put that in there. Let's see if Yank's right here. A little bit shorter thread. Otherwise, yeah, they're the same. I think those are gonna work. I just gotta find what the hell I did with the. Oh, it's right here in the thing. None of you were gonna help a brother out there. Kind of weird. How does this go? Like this? Yeah, that goes like this. This goes like that. Right? Or it's like this. No, it's like definitely like that. Yeah, we can try this shitty bolt, and I'll try to see if this screws in. If the PS5 screws in the PS4. It starts to, but it also might just be that the threads are destroyed on this bolt. Let's look. They might have done different threads. No, the threads look the same. Can I thread this into here? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Now, we're going to struggle with that hole up there because it's been cross-threaded and fucked, but... plug all this shit back in. I think that's going to work. Yeah, that's going to work. Good call, guys. Good call. Look at that. It's going straight in. This one's probably not going to, because... I know it is. We're going to have to do some hand torquing on that, because the threads are all fucked. They're all fucked, mate. See you, crazy. That seems pretty tight. I don't know how deep I want to go down. I don't know how deep you're supposed to go down. You're supposed to go all the way flush with the board, because if I do that, I think the threads are going to break. I'm worried I'm going to break threads. I mean, it's tight as hell. Otherwise. Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to start just eating threads. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Any tighter and it's going to... Alright, let's steal that... other thing we're going to steal... Stealing. This come out, right? No, this is screwed in. Yeah. Man, I love having a good parts machine around. Come out of there. Give me your parts. Oh, that's gonna be a different connector, ain't it? It's too small. Oh no. Maybe not. Alright, there's our Wi-Fi antenna. So. Yeah, it's tight. It's definitely really tight. So we'll leave it like that. We won't loosen it anymore. If we loosen it anymore, it's going to get mad. Or if we try to over-tighten it and destroy the threads, it'll be loose. And then it will be really mad. Then it will be really mad. Okay. So, what did we learn? we learned that when we put PS5s back together, we have to make sure that we tape down our cables right where they were last time, or they like to get ate by bolts. Where am I gonna hide this damn giant antenna? Will it just hide in here? Ah, shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this can be touching metal, can it? If it's touching metal, then it will conduct. The antenna will be different. If I just tuck it in right there, I wonder if the case goes on. Oh, we just gotta make sure this goes on, right? This sits right on top of it. So if this sits down alright, yeah, that's sitting alright, then it's good. At least I think so. At least I think so. Okay, let's get all of these frickin' screws back in now. Oh, unsolder the plate. So I just leave the cable? Don't need the plate, huh? Just the cable hanging out in the breeze? That's enough to get the signal? Okay, and then I'll put electrical tape under it and electrical tape on top of it and just leave it over here so that it's not touching any other metal plates, and then we'll be good. Okay. Let me move the iron so it heats up. It's got one of those motion sensors where it doesn't move for so long it goes to sleep mode. The antenna is cut in half because we're dumb and we didn't tape the antenna down when we put it back together. So it just got ate by a screw on install. Because this was the first PS5 I'd ever done, and I'm a dumb idiot. Big, stupid idiot head. Thanks, Yank. I'm not sure. I feel like if when we opened it the first time, I would have noticed that was broke. one of these holes. Put that one in. Get in there. There we go. Alright, let's take this one out, and I'm gonna solder that off. That should be hot now. There we go. Okay. There's a hole I missed. Here's a hole I missed. And here's a hole I missed. Okay. That should be all of them. Yank's answering questions for chat. Thank you, Yank. Hi, Sloth. How are you? Hi, Grass Puddle. Okay. The APU bolt, cross-threaded, that was not me. Finishing off those absolutely screwed up bolts probably was me. Well, finishing them off. They were already stripped to hell when I did this the first time. I remember that. So I didn't do that. Now, when it comes to breaking this wire, I don't know if I did that or not. The jury's still out on that. But I tell you what, we will be taping this shit down so that that doesn't happen again. Away from that screw hole. And then where this wire goes, this will be our antenna now for Wi-Fi, because it ripped that one in half. So where I work, we do a lot of RF stuff. A lot of 1800 megahertz, a lot of RF comm, RC. You know, I'm always deconflicting, I have to get frequency clearances, all that junk. So, I get it. Like, even people who are absolutely experts on RF, they still think half of this shit's magic. Like, why isn't it working? Like, you ask a professor with a PhD in radio frequencies, and they'll be like, based on the environment, sometimes it just won't work. You're like, what kind of fucking answer is that? But that's just how it works. And if you've ever done this with a TV, hey, see, let's say you got literally, it is the dark arts, even to the people who are experts in it. You ever have a TV and you don't have an antenna and you want to watch TV? Literally just take a piece of copper wire and shove it in the middle hole for the antenna port. Any copper wire will conduct a signal. It will. It might not be really good at it, but it will do it, and you will get a picture. What goes in this? Was this always missing? Oh, that's the fan. That's the fan. Am I forgetting anything? I think all the parts have been reinstalled. Get this fan in there, right? There we go. Let's look at it again. That all looks happy. Nothing's gonna go through a hole it shouldn't. That needs to be lined up with that screw hole. There we go. Okay. Fan plugs in right there. Cable goes down and around. Alright, now we can start putting these back in. So we have the long plastic screw up in the top left corner for the fan, the short plastic screw in the bottom left hand corner for the fan. We have 2 long machine screws for the fan. That's the inner one. That's the outer one. That's that one. Or I think I have these flipped. I think the inner one is machine. So that would make most sense, and the outer one's plastic. Right? No? Maybe I had it right. Let's see. The inner one. Yeah, that one goes in there for sure. Okay. Does this one go in here? Yes, it does. Okay. Get in there, buddy. Oh, we put one of the bottom screws in that one. That's the other thing. You don't know what holes are going to be used by the top screws and the bottom screws, and we put it in the wrong one. Let's fix that. We're going to do this console right. And then I'll probably just leave it here on the bench, and we'll go solder up some more multi-carts, because I sold some more and I need to do that. And this will just sit idle in the background. We'll see if it overheats again. Oh, and then this weekend we need to do we got a bunch more typewriters from our typewriter repairman. So we got to do a bunch of typewriters this weekend, or get started on them. And then we also, of course, always have consoles to do. That doesn't want to come out. There it goes. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Last try here. Did we leave any other screws in? Yeah, that one. Took him out. There we go. So we put a screw in here when we shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. And instead, it should be, I'm pretty sure, right there. Yep, that's where it should be. And then everything else look okay. Yes, yes, okay. Let's get this. Yep, that's sitting in the right place. Fantastic. All right. And this in my hand went right here. And now we can put the fan back in. That went right there. There we go. That's a lot better. Now that it's got a screw in it. And that one goes right there. And this one goes right here. And some of these, and some of these. Okay. And then that's the long plastic screw. This is the short plastic screw. These are our machine screws. Yeah, would you believe here in Dayton we have a typewriter repair shop, and he is a mechanical genius. He's a mechanic. He knows everything there is to do about moving parts and getting things to work the way they're supposed to. But when it comes to circuitry and the black magic that is electricity, he wants nothing to do with that. So I met him because I had a rare typewriter that I got out of a storage locker or estate sale, something like that. And I took it to him, and he helped me find a buyer for it. And then he was like, wait, you work on electric stuff? And I was like, yeah, all the time. And he was like, oh my god, I have some stuff I want you to look at. So he gave me a bunch of Smith Coronas and IBM Wheelwriters and stuff, and I went through them for him and brought them back and said, here you go, they work now. And he was like, that is so cool, I'm gonna just keep you around. So next time when I have a customer that has a issue, I will just send them to you. And I said, that sounds great. So that's what he does now. Okay, so last thing is this little plate. So he gets enough of them. And then I come pick them all up. Oh, does this need to go on top? Yep. Alright, we gotta take a few more screws back out. Damn it. We need this. I guess this is the anti-put your hand in there shroud. Don't want kids putting their hand in the fan. Yeah, you're not gonna believe this crap. That's awesome, 8-bit. Yeah, Game Shop. That's right. Okay, so now this. Now hear this. Now hear this. That is better. Now you can't put your hand in there. It's idiot-proof. Okay. There it is. Is it gonna work any better than it did? I guess we'll find out. Alright, side panel. Da-da-da-da. Did we break it more? That's the other question. Will it turn on at all now? That'd be really unfortunate for everybody, especially the game store. He would not be happy about that, would he? Okay, that doesn't want to go on. Will you go on, please? I think I really had to give it hell last time. Yeah, and it has some pieces broke too, so that don't help. That don't help. There it goes. It's on there now. Alright, cableage, cableage, cableage. Is it just a circular one? Yep, okay. Yep, okay. I think I had a bunch of those in the PS1 box, didn't I? Yep, I did. States and capitals? Oh yeah, I could just get a free-to-play game like Fortnite. Fortnite Battle Pass. I don't think I even have a PS5 controller. There's no way I do. I don't have a PS5. Hey, it turned on. Good news so far. Plug that in. Fortnite Battle Pass. Fortnite Battle Pass. You can use it. All right. I got one right here. You can use a PS4 controller. Fuck yeah. I got a PS4 controller. That I can work with. Uh-oh, it's pissed. Yeah, you can. How fucking nice. Sony, that is too nice of you. Any other company would have said, screw you. You're getting another... Oh, we just doxed this guy, whatever his name is. Alright, does he have any game? Red Dead. Are any of these downloaded? Are they disc? Let me change cam because I can't see anything. There we go. Alright, let's make sure I can connect to the internet. Yep, there's my internet. You guys are gonna know my internet password now. Let's see if anyone of you can watch this closely enough to figure out what it is. You're gonna laugh when you figure it out. Yes, we are using a VCR to video capture a PS5. Yes, we are, motherfucker. That's damn right. Okay, so we have to have a game. Because, Jesus Christ. Piece of metal smooshing in my arm. Poop 135. It was not that. We gonna sign this guy in? No, we shouldn't do that. I don't even know whose account this is. That'd be mean. Will the PS4 controller work wirelessly too? Oh yeah, it will. That is so crazy. That's so nice of them to allow that to work like that. Alright, we gotta update to use the internet, so let's do that. This might slow down the stream a little bit. I have a PSN account, so we'll just sign into my PSN account. I used to, when I was in college, I had a PS4 and I had PS Plus, so I got all the free games every month, and I would always, like, even if I didn't play much PS4 that month, I would always sign in to at least download the game, because if you didn't sign in every month and at least hit purchase, even though it was free, you had to hit, like, get, you wouldn't get it. So I would try to remember every month, oh, I gotta go get the game if it was one I wanted. So, Grass Puddle thinks the one that we broke is Bluetooth. That would make sense since it was blue. So. Okay. This is gonna do its thing. Only 4 minutes. We'll wait. We'll wait, and then we will do. We need to make some boards for Intellivision. You don't want to hear something crazy? You want to hear something nuts? So I've been selling the Pi Coleco boards on eBay for about a month now. I've been selling a good amount of them. I also have had no problems selling that with games on it. Well, you know, you got to be careful because you can't really sell it with games on it because, you know, it's not, you didn't make the game, right? So it's like an illegal, it's like selling modded switches. You got to, like, you can't do that on eBay. But they don't care with the ColecoVision because it's so old. Like, that's a 45-year-old game. I don't think those patents are protected anymore. But when it comes to Intellivision, whoever owns the rights to Intellivision, I think it's because the Sprint actually uses cartridges and it would work in the Sprint. You cannot sell the multi-card Intellivisions, the Intellivision multi-cards on eBay. I posted that shit and it got flagged and taken down instantly. So, because I initially looked and I was like, no one is selling multi-cart for Intellivision on eBay? That's crazy. So you know, other people were selling Coleco ones, like I am, but no one was selling Intellivision ones. And I was like, that's really weird. So, yeah, I don't own the rights to the games. Right, but they took it down, and I submitted an appeal with a giant thing saying, like, this is a, you know, open source. The owner has, the guy who made it's given permission for you to make them and sell them for profit if you make it, if you solder it together yourself and make the case, you know, like, put some effort in. And, yeah, eBay took it down. So I submitted the appeal, and, it is still hasn't been looked at yet, I don't think, because it's still just sitting there. But I went ahead and went on Facebook and found a bunch of Intellivision groups and posted in there. And I actually sold one locally already. I met up with the guy today, and I have one more I got to ship that I from talking to the people online. So that's pretty cool. Oh, on Facebook. On Facebook. What's it say? Some number of seconds left. Okay, we're getting there. Where mine at? All right, Yank. We have them now, so we'll solder yours up, and we have your Intellivision ready to go. So we can get you an Intellivision with the multi-cart and the controllers, and we can get that PayPal hopefully tonight, and then I can get that out to you. So we'll test you. When we make the carts, we'll test them with your Intellivision, and then we'll send yours out the door. Also, you had your OLED switch get taken down? That's so funny. Yeah, I don't get it. And it was really weird because back when I just sold random shit on, like, before I got into electronic repair, I just sold random shit on eBay. Like, I would, like, here in Ohio is the warehouse capital of the world, if you didn't know that. We are 500-mile radius to more people in the United States than anywhere else in the United States. Like, Columbus is within 500 miles of more of the U.S. population than anywhere else. So there's shit tons of warehouses here. And all the Amazon returns end up here, usually. So I used to go to these warehouses and buy, like, giant pallets of returns and then go through them, and if they're electronic broken stuff, I'd fix it. Like, I fixed sump pumps and backup cameras and just, like, random junk, and would sell the stuff that was just returned for no reason other than they didn't want it. And you cannot sell OtterBox cases on eBay. Like, even if it's their product used, they flag them all. They flag everything. I guess it's probably because there's a lot of Chinese, like, sellers that are selling phone cases labeled as OtterBox and they're not. But anything, you could not put the word OtterBox in an eBay listing or your account would get, like, suspended. It was crazy. I don't know if that's still the case, but in, like, 2018 that was the case. You could not do that. And everyone knew that that was, like, one of the, there was a few brands like that, but OtterBox was one that they would flag all your shit. Used to fix power tools. I imagine out there in Wyoming you got a lot of people using those. It's probably a lot like the rural areas here. Like, I go to an auction, and there's vintage electronics, I might be one of two guys there buying that. But there is 500 fucking dudes there buying power tools, guns, and old coins. You can't touch that shit for anything for cheap. But electronics, you can get them pretty damn cheap if, around here, because no one wants that shit. They just want guns, power tools, and gold and silver. Yeah, so I'm thinking what I have to do is if this appeal doesn't go through, I'm gonna have to list it without the word Intellivision in the listing title, and then inside the listing I'll have to put compatible with Intellivision 1, 2, and 3 or something like that. Because they did not like that. Well, this is going swimmingly. I haven't even heard the fan kick on. I don't think. Is the fan on this thing super quiet? I'll just take the side off and look at it. Let's see if we can see the fan kick on. Oh no, the fan's on. It's just really quiet. Yeah, Grasspuddle, you're probably right, but I don't know how buyers are gonna find it otherwise. I guess, you know, since I have the Coleco one, maybe they just find it through my eBay, like, stuff. Anyways, okay, so now we can go... Dude, stop. What is going on? I just want to sign in. Okay, this is good. I can do this with my phone, and you guys aren't going to see my login. Or someone else can scan that and log me into their PlayStation. No, don't do that. Shit, it's too low res. It won't scan. What? Oh, press. What button is that telling me to press? I can't read that. Is it X? Oh, there we go. Should be able to read that, huh, buddy? There you go. Really? Oh, I gotta update the app on my phone. Great. Let me do that. Probably gotta scan it again now, I don't know. Now it's thinking really hard. This is fuck shit res. That's what this is. Never heard of it? Okay, so let's do that again. You guys are gonna see how goated I was back on the PS4. Alright. Don't show my personal information, please. Grasspuddle, you're right. We'd be halfway through the States. We'd be kicking ass. I'd have Nebraska in that bitch. Delaware. Georgia. Oh my god. We'd be crazy. Is there a disc in here? I don't think there is. No. The PS4 games work in PS5? The server connection timed out. Okay, great. Try that again. Try that again, mate. We were able to download an entire update file. You can't tell me that it's gonna struggle to sign us into our frickin' PlayStation account. Alright. Okay, whatever, dude. Yeah, that's... I don't care. Search me, find me on PlayStation, I don't care. I'm not gonna add you back. Sorry about it. Oh my god. Am I ever gonna get to do anything on this stupid thing? I thought this thing's supposed to be fast. I'm pleased waiting more than on my Atari 400. How at you, meanie. I do want to play this Resident Evil game. It looks sick as fuck. What are we gonna play? Roblox? I don't want to sit here and... Oh, we'll show you this shit. Check it out. Wait, how do I get to... how do I get to my account stuff? Oh, we're in the store. Okay, we're out of the store now. Oh, yeah. Check this out. Man, that looks so bad. 12 platinums. Oh, yeah. Modern Warfare 2 campaign. That was great. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Great. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Fallout 4. Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock. Battlefield. Bioshock. I like Bioshock, if you didn't know. Far Cry 4. Minecraft. Alright, anyways. Let's get Fortnite. How long is it going to take us to download Fortnite? It's thinking. Wake up, Grass Puddle, wake up. We're downloading Fortnite. Hop on Fortnite. Virtual trophies, good job. Hey, Attic is doing all the Resident Evil games platinum, so don't talk shit about virtual trophies. He's doing it. Wait, what is it doing? It's updating all these fuck shit games. No. No, don't do that. Okay, that one can go. It's gonna take 10 seconds, whatever. Oh, now it says 3 minutes. Now, come on, finish up. I wanna play Fortnite. Fortnite Battle Pass. 2 out. Fortnite Battle. It's gonna take 2 hours for me to download Fortnite. I need a game to make sure that this thing's not gonna overheat again, and I don't have any PS5 games. So I have to download Fortnite. How's that gonna help me? Sierra said she's gonna give me a Switch game. What? What do you need? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have to play Fortnite. Play Red Dead? I don't think I have Red Dead. What? What other free game can I download that's not... Well, it needs to be a pretty intensive game. I can't play, like, something really easy. Wait, couldn't we just play Minecraft? Is that good enough? I have Minecraft. Wait, I just bought it. Okay, I bought it. I already had Minecraft. I don't know why it said I had to buy it. I already had Minecraft. Why did it say I bought it? I don't want to wait that long. There we go. That's going to take like 5 seconds. You know how much money I've given to Mojang over the years? A lot. I bought this game like 8 times. Oh, it was total cost was 0. Okay. It said I had to buy it, but it didn't cost me anything. What? I bought the game in 2012, and then I realized my computer wasn't good enough to play it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I bought it in beta 1.4.3 or whatever, and it was $20. Yeah. And I bought it because Yogscast was playing it on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I bought it too. And then my computer didn't have enough RAM. Really? Alright, we're playing Minecraft. I don't know what year. Oh wait, it's not going to let us use this controller to play Minecraft. Good job. It says it won't let me use the DualShock to play Minecraft. Stop trying to give me the damn tour. Can't use DualShock 4 wireless to play PS5 games. Oh! You can't use the PS4 controller to play any PS5 games, huh? Okay, well, we'll play a really late PS4 game then. We'll play Battlefield 5. For the PS4. I don't like the PS4 disc. Did I put it in upside down? I don't think I did. Oh, I hit the... God damn it. It goes towards the middle of the console, right? Turn the damn console back on. There we go. There we go. Oh, I had it in backwards. We'll play this game. This will use some power. You telling me this game runs like shit? This game ran like shit on my PS... It probably is upside down. This game runs like shit on my PS4 Pro. This is a really late PS4 game. I think this will push it enough. It ain't no 2K25, but... Shit. It's better than sitting at the damn home screen. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to let this do its thing. Well, I can go to the game store and get PS5 Madden. I think he has PS5 Madden on his $5 rack. Yeah, I have cheapy games for everything else, but... Okay, in the meantime... Well, that's 3 minutes. I mean, it ain't that long. I just want to get it into the game. And I don't care if I'm standing there in the game, not doing anything. You know? Like, as long as it's loading the world. I'll probably just leave it overnight. Sitting on a mission, doing nothing. Yeah, Sierra can play it. I would have to actually connect her monitor up. Okay, so let me get it set up. I'll have to go to the desk cam, and I'll have to unplug that, and I'll unplug this, and then I'll plug this in here. Yeah, it's just down here on the screen now. All right, where'd you go? Yeah, you are. Alright, you'll sit here and play Battlefield. Oh, I can even... No, I can't do that, because then you wouldn't be able to see it. So they're not going to be able to see you play Battlefield.
Sorry, I sat down and the chair kept going.
They're not going to be able to see you play Battlefield, but that's okay.
That's probably for the best.
But you can talk to them down here, and the mic's right here.
Hello.
And I'm going to change cam.
Not to my face. Which one are you changing to?
That one.
It's a good thing you guys can't see me play Battlefield 5 because I've never played Battlefield 5 before.
This was Grass Pedal's idea. He said, just have Sierra do it. And I said, okay. Alright, are we over here now? Okay, we are. And we are going to put together some more multi-cart boards. And I have an overflowing abundance of these now. Yippee! Finally!
Ying's also never played Battlefield 5, so I don't feel so bad.
I played the campaign because I love all the World War II games.
I heard it's a pretty
I
good
grew up
game.
playing all the Call of Duties from Finest Hour, the Big Red One, to all that shit. So, like, I love the World War II games.
Why don't you take the mic? You're the one over there doodling. I mean, diddling.
What?
You're diddling.
So, I'm just making boards.
I know, you should talk to him since you're doing the work. They want to see what you have to say when you're doing the work.
I mean, they've seen me do these boards a million times. No, this is a World War II game. The World War I game is Battlefield 1, isn't it? It's just called 1.
This is
Attic just said, no. He just said something to you, though. Attic just said something to us on PlayStation. I don't know what it was. It said up. Battlefield 1 is? Yeah. That's a really good game. I remember playing that one. I had that on PC, Battlefield 1, and I'd sit there.
Oh, Attic said let's queue up.
I'd sit there on the couch with my big ass 17-inch laptop in my dorm, my college dorm, and just fucking click heads with the sniper, bro. I was crazy on the sniper. Yeah, the intro's really long. We just need to make sure that that it's not going to
Oh, just the loading screen.
yeah.
Yeah, Battlefield 1 is the first Battlefield game.
Well, the original Battlefield is just called Battlefield. Well, was the original Battlefield 1942? You're in Norway trying to stop the Nazis from getting heavy water. You know what heavy water is? It's a way you can make hydrogen bomb. If it wasn't for the brave rebels and agents, as SAS agents we dropped behind enemy lines that blew up the heavy water plant, the Nazis might have beat us to the big one. That controller might be fucked. You might just not be able to crouch with that controller. Yeah, I think you just push down on the D-pad. Or hold circle. What's chat saying, Sierra? She says she don't know, she's trying to play. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. It was called Battlefield Bad Company. I played that game. That was back before I had internet, so I only played the campaign. But it was a lot of fun. All the buildings would blow up, and it was like, oh my god, I could drive a car in it. And I remember that. It had the grenade with the smiley face on the.
Oh, I'm not playing that. I got shit. How do you know what I'm doing?
Queue up with them, Sierra.
How do you even do that?
I don't fucking know.
It's a tutorial.
Get through the tutorial. That's fine, I'll play with them. She's getting through the tutorial, Attic, and then we'll... I don't think... You might be able to just exit out of that and go to the main menu, I don't know. What, the fan on the PlayStation? Well, it doesn't have the cover on it, so probably a little louder than it usually is. Oh. Yeah, I want to get that fan spinning fast. See how it does cool in the PlayStation. Get it spinning real good. Squidward. You gotta get yourself a board that can handle the Neutron style. All right, so what I do, because when you cut these fucking legs off, it wants to come up and smack your hand real hard, is I just use a bag it comes in and hold it over it so it doesn't come up and destroy me. Because then it's special. I don't know. Yeah, this is one that I fixed the HDMI on this one, Sierra, and someone returned it because they said it overheated. So so we went ahead and put new thermal paste or new liquid metal on the APU, and we're hoping that while you're playing it doesn't shut down again. It's just your controls are backwards. Up is down, down is up. It's the only thing. All right, there's one done. Now I just got to go upstairs and program it. Now let's do Yanks, Pi, and television. So the Pi and televisions actually do need a transistor for whatever reason. They need a BC547. Isn't that what I bought up there? Isn't that say BC547 on it? Oh no, those are something else. I need to buy more of these because I only got that one bag and then I'm out of luck. Out of stuff. Did I get you? Yeah, you can be done whenever you want. Just make sure it's somewhere that the game's just gonna keep playing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let it do its thing. Thank you, Sierra. Love you. Thank you. I don't think she liked it, guys. She's too busy playing Pokopia. She doesn't want to play Battlefield 5. Will the PlayStation put itself to sleep if you don't play it for long enough? Like, will it be like... You're not doing anything, shutting down? Oh yeah, that's flat. Okay. Huh. Sit flat on there, will you, buddy? There you go. Alright, how'd all my joints look? Pretty good. Alright, let's clip all these ends. Now we gotta clip all this. There it is. There's a cartridge done. Let me see what you guys are saying. Grass Puddle's such a hater, bro. Now we're in Norway. Okay. I am. I'm a grump. No, you're fine. You're right, Grass Puddle. I know you're right. I gotta go to the game store. Let me switch to my nice chair since when the wife was down here, she took my nice chair. But now she's gone, so I can have it back. Probably won't get, so I will probably stream, what's today, Wednesday? Yeah, so I'll stream tomorrow. I probably won't stream Friday because the wife wants to help get some boards put together and she wants to watch a movie while we do it, and I can't because I sold another one of these pinball boards and this is the one that's closest to being done. So I need to do another one because this one's nowhere close to being done. So we got to finish this board. I'll have her put all the components in and I'll solder it up, so. And then we can test that one out. So we need another transistor. I need to start a parts list for all the things I need parts for. I don't really need that many parts for these little pie boards, but I do need parts to keep making the pinball boards. There's a few parts I'm running out of. All right, all the parts have been put onto the board. Now we just gotta solder it all up. Thanks for hanging out, Ace. I don't know if I welcomed you when I saw your name on there the first time, or if I just read it and thought I welcomed you in my head. Either way, we're glad you're here. Just so you know. Okay, all those are on. Oh, fantastic. That is flat on there. Good. All right, that's another one done. We just got to chop all the legs off. There we go. They all look soldered good. All right. There's another board made. So we can program both of these real quick down here, actually. Wait, did this game like restart? Why are we at this mission again? Oh, maybe because she died too many times or something. Okay, so we gotta switch cam. So, what did I just do? Oh, my bad. There we go. Okay, so now let's get Yank's Intellivision up here. I don't know if these are the controllers you're getting, Yank. I know you mentioned not caring if they had chips at the top, so I'll give you the one with the chip at the top. I don't know if this is them or not. I know one of these is the chip at the top. I thought I had two, though. So there's the Intellivision. And I'm gonna need an Intellivision power supply, which I thought I had one up here. I might have moved it. And of course, these Intellivisions we modded, so we can use composite video with these. There's a Porky's Atari game. Is there? Alright, we're going to unplug this HDMI. Plug it into the TV. So that I can see you guys a lot better and I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. There we go. And I'm also going to grab this this cable because we need to plug into a USB-C. So if I go to computer, we can plug in our, so we have to hold the boot option button and plug it in, and it will pop up a weird looking folder, and then we grab our IntelliGames folder that I've made, and we move this file into it, and then it goes away. Oh, it's gone! And then it comes back as this, and it looks like a flash drive, and then I go into here, and I copy all of these into it. Yeah, there's a Porky's game on the Atari 2600. Porky's something. Might be completely different from what you guys are discussing, but I don't know. I have that game. Somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure you both were on the same page and I'm not. Okay, there we go. Now all those are on there, and I can hit this button and I can eject. And then we can go to this cam, and I can plug the cartridge in. Like so. And we can turn the console on. And maybe. Is that in? There it goes. Oh, and we have to change the input to this. Yep, there it is. Alright, booted just fine. We can go play... What do you want to play, Yank? Let's see. This is going to be your cart, so let's make sure the games you want to play are all working, so give us some games. Give us some games to try. I always do Defender off the bat. Some games, especially Defender, you have to restart, and then it's good. So, a lot of the games... Let me put the mic on so you guys can hear me. A lot of the games have different ROMs that have been discovered. Like the cartridges have slightly different ROMs. And whenever that happens on the Internet Archive, they make a different game. So there's a lot of games on here that there's like 3 of. And it's because there's different ROMs found. Oh, this game doesn't want to load. Might need a power cycle after playing Defender. I don't think Venture ever worked, and that's a known issue on the cartridge. Yeah, it just black screens. Why are they all doing this? If Frogger does it, then I need to read. Okay, something's going weird. Maybe the cartridge halfway out or something. Let's get seated good in there. Let's go. That's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Game Factory, whatever that is. What are you guys on about? Alright. Whatever this game is, I don't even know what this is. Let's play Donkey Kong. There we go. Alright, okay, this one seems to be working just fine. So we'll plug the other one in, and I'll program that one. Put all those on it, and I'm gonna go grab case. Do I have extra cases for those down here already? No, this is all cases for, oh no, I do, right here. Okay, so I have cases for them, so this one can go in a nice case. Oh yeah, I gotta clip off the corners of the board to make it fit. Oh man, that broke my damn side cutters. Don't worry, I got more. What should I use to do this if it's not gonna like me doing it with the side cutters? go, there we go, there we go. And now that will sit in there flat, and this will go on. Is that one done? That one is done, so now we can disconnect it and eject. And we can take that one into the Intellivision. There it is, PyRTO, boots up. We'll go to our game we know that works, which is Donkey Kong. It wants a restart, we'll give it one. There it is. Alright, that's happy. And now we gotta cut this one. I'm just letting you guys have your own conversations at this point. Alright, and we can put these little 2M screws in. And we decided we needed 12s, I think, to do this. I'll probably get away with using 16s. Yeah, I like 16s better. Okay, so that one's together. Yeah, it's gonna do the same thing the other one did, where it doesn't like to fit in the Intellivision. And I ended up sanding the top and bottom down a bit to make it fit. it's probably only a problem with the Intellivision 2 because it's got such a small gap up top. Fucking Porkies, huh? Porkies, Porkies, Porkies. Why does this not want to go in? There it goes. I'm happy with that now. That goes in and out a-okay. Alright, time for the other one. It's going to have the same problem, I imagine. Oh no, that one goes in just fine. Just got to get it in there the right way. Yeah, PS5, who wants that? It's a table for my great console being television, bitch. This sounds like quite the movie, gentlemen. Sounds like quite the movie. Alright, there's two. Done. I need to test my Coleco, but I'll probably just do that off stream. Oh, look at that. Cool. Green color. It's not happy because we don't have a game in it. Let's show it its favorite game. You know what its favorite game is? Burger Time! Burger Time! Do we have any other consoles to do? Well, we do, but game store really? We don't have that many. Honestly. Alright, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna get the right controllers and the multi-cart with the power supply all ready for you, Yank. Um, I haven't thought about selling these with composite cables. I assume you have a shit ton of these, so I probably won't ship you one unless you really need one, and then I'll find one. But I think I only got like a few laying around. I'll have to order a bunch. Um, so, but yeah, working console, working multi-cart. Of course, the thing to know about the multi-cart is that not all the games in the library work. I got a good amount of them to work, but some of them don't. I thought we had Frogger working at one time. No, it just keeps doing that. Yeah, a lot of the games just do that. I don't know why. Maybe it's this console. Reset button's being real finicky on this one. Yeah, just... These always seem to work, the new releases. So maybe I just have bad ROMs. Yeah, all of these work. Re-release 2024. So these are really cool. Under new releases, Yank, you have a bunch of games that people have released in like recent years. Deep Pockets doesn't seem to work. Let's see. If I power cycle this, does that make Deep Pockets work? So it's all the way off now. We turn it on. No. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, you gotta have Chopper Lifter working for Mr. Yank. This is a new release of Chopper Lifter 2. It's called Chopper Lifter 2, because they, I guess, probably fixed stuff with it. There it is. Where are all the dudes at? That one's on fire. Oh, here they are. Oh! Stop shooting the white guys, you meanie. Oh, hit the ground too hard. That works though. A lot of them just say, you know, they just do that. I don't know why. They just load game and then freeze. Yeah. That's really annoying. Yeah, it just doesn't load the game. Don't get it. Let's try a different console just for shits and giggles. Just to see if that changes anything. I don't think it's going to, but... I do not think it's going to change anything. Yeah, I know the way that this is programmed, some of the games don't work, like most of the Coleco branded games like Venture and stuff have issues loading. So we know Defender works, so if we do Defender, yep, there's Defender, and then we can restart the cartridge. And let's try, what did we try on the other one? Star Wars. And that always just says please wait and sits there. Yeah, it does the same thing on this. That one works. I can't believe Frogger doesn't work. I thought we had Frogger working at one time. That is like one of the ones I test. I always test Frogger. It's probably just bad ROMs. It's why it's not loading. Just uncompatible ROMs. Deep Pockets didn't work on this one. This one was made in 2020. Pretty cool. We'll just work on getting more games to work. Qbert. We have a working Qbert. Gotta have a working Qbert. No. What about the other Qbert? Okay, I definitely had Qbert working on this at one time. I remember playing Qbert on this. I don't think that was on... Let me check something. Yeah, it's a BC547, and that's what I have in there. So that's the right transistor. Yeah, I have to look at a previous stream. I swear we had that working at one time. These are a bunch of weird... I have no idea if these will work. Test cart? Nope. I think the cartridge just dirty. Yeah, I always use the purple Pico. These purple Picos are from a different source. Only the purple Picos work with his design. Let me see if anyone else had this issue and what they did about it. What the fuck, phone? What are you doing? Why are you sending me to the fucking App Store? Try to get download Google. Stop. Get out of here. Let me try. Let me make sure. Transylvania Castle. Oh yeah, we played that. Is that what it's called? Transylvania Castle? What was that dragon game we played, Yank? That you said it was your favorite or whatever. It wasn't Transylvania, it was Dragon something. Or Dragon Tower. Thunder Castle. That's better. Because if this doesn't work, then... So we definitely played this one. Yes! This isn't working. We definitely played this one. 110% we played this one. Yeah, and it's not going. Okay, I'm trying something. There's a few different firmware versions. We're going to try a different firmware version. And to do that, I got to take these apart. It could be, but that's two of them now that are doing the same thing. So unless the entire batch is bad, which would be really bad for me because I bought a lot of them. So, let's see here. If I go onto the internet and go to PyRTO2, we should come up with the Git, and it does. So let's get, I think this is what we're already using, 1.4. Okay. Alright, let's see if that did anything. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on this. Hold me, Yank. Holds puddle. Okay, you guys. I gotta get to bed. I'll have to figure this out tomorrow. It is definitely not happy, though. For some reason. and I have to go get Madden. Yep. Alright, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to take this upstairs and see if I can figure out why it's being a pain in my arse. Hopefully we can figure it out. Check one thing on this. I did cut that trace. Okay, that might explain a little bit. I have a cut trace. Where'd my other one go, though? The other one shouldn't have that problem. Hello? Is it under this or something? Yeah, it is. But this does have the old firmware on it, so... Alright, this one's still fucked. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Alright, guys. Good night. Have a good night. When I cut the corners of the board, I cut real close to a trace, and I was worried I nicked it, and I did. So, anyways, I'll figure it out. Good night, guys. Good night. I want my money back. Bye, guys.